How's it going, everybody? Check my streaming software. There we go. There we go. All right. So last time I was getting the drills set up and getting resource production going, and so far seems to be pretty good. Had a random tile disappear right here. This floor piece. Not really sure. It's not the first time it's happened either. I don't really understand why it keeps doing that, but there's nothing in here to destroy it, but just random stuff disappearing out of nowhere. I don't know. Kind of strange. I know, right, Daisy? Yeah. Still wish we could do more with Daisy, but unfortunately, seems like right now I don't think we're going to be able to. Maybe when the game goes to console, maybe there will be a patch or a fix for that. I hope, or maybe it comes with the updated husbandry breeding stuff for all the tames and animals and whatnot. So maybe we'll get lucky and they'll fix it there. Let's see, check on her water and food. It's full. And as of right now, we have a silica drill and sulfur. And I have one for copper, gold, aluminum, platinum, and titanium. So I need to get one going for iron. And oxite. I mean, realistically, getting them all would be great. Coal, oxite, stone, iron. That's 4, and then 2 more for scoria and obsidian. So ideally 6 more drills. And I was going to make a flow meter to put up here, but I might be able, for the time being, I might be able to get one of those possibly from one of the missions. I don't know if we have any. Doesn't look like we have any Drax out here, so that's good. Let's see, what do they have for us next? Celebrity Chef. I don't understand what this is about the epoxy. Large-scale collection and delivery of resources. Well,
Unio might be a pack of wolves, but they're wolves with cash. Unio've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for.
interesting. So it looks like this might be maybe farming by chance? I don't know. Let's just start it and see
As
what it
long
is.
as you're getting them what they want, Unio have got your back. Just don't disappoint them. As long as you're getting them what they want, Unio have got your back. Just don't disappoint them.
Okay. I guess he felt the need to reiterate that twice. Now, this location we can get to, we know where that's at. And I know that there's actually a little shortcut right here, so I'm kind of interested in trying that instead of running all the way down here. Kind of want to run straight to there instead. I mean, either one works, but this would be more beneficial to just hop through here and run straight over. But it looks like I'm also going to have to build my way up, maybe, unless it's in there. The frustrating thing is that you have to run there first to find out what you need. And I don't know, I've always been aggravated with that. That you have to run to the thing to find out what you need, then run back and cook it. And I mean, I suppose we can do it the hard way, which that would technically be the hard way. So for now, let's just go with, we'll go with our normal assortment of foods. And yeah, I guess that'll work. Let's go back up here, sort that. And oops. I put them, did I put them back here? Maybe I did. Got them somewhere. I have slept since then, so gotta remember where I stashed those, all of those pouches. Interesting. No. No. Okay. I don't remember putting them over here. Well, maybe here. Aha. And that's got pretty much the basics of what I need. And I am getting low on coffee though. So let's just grab this. I kind of want to keep that as just regular water though. So in that case, let's just take this one then. And we'll let that make that. And then I can finish off what little bit of coffee I've got here. I've got that for backup. And before too long, probably going to make that composite armor. Which, I mean, technically, I could probably make it now. Let's see here. It is quite a, let's see, 6, 36, 46, 52, 56, and 60 total. I don't know. That is a tough one because that doesn't offer as much. It does give you health and stamina regeneration, which is nice. Whereas this, I mean, the bonus, I can always stash this if I need to use it. I can just stash it in another pouch. And break it out if I need to. But at least with these, I would actually have the ability to add my alterations. Let's just see if I've got enough to make everything. 4, 10, 12, 18, 22. Certain we have this. Okay. Just throw that in there for now. And then composites. I'll do that one later. 6, 18, 24, 32, 38 screws. Let's see here. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 carbon fiber, which we have 2, so I need to make 8. Silica, aluminum, or organic resin and epoxy. Kind of wanted to use these first. Just use those up. Just make 20. I don't think I've got any left. Or do I? Hey now. Nice. There was 10 left over in there. Alright, cool. We'll just save those. And save those for this. Make the other ones, because I'll probably still need those for the upgrades. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to make those in the furnace just yet. Because some things still, again, do need to have carbon paste. So just in case, on the off chance. And then let's do the composite count. 12. 36, 44, 62, 74, if I did my math correctly. So I think I might just make 80, have a few extra. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's see, that's only going to make 50, actually. There we go. Okay. I'll just get it going. This is going to take a second, and I don't want to waste the food. Shouldn't take too long. You know you can change that name, right? To Athena if you wanted to. You should be able to change that. Unless you want to keep it. But all the time I'm like, I will... Okay. Getting sidetracked. Oh, we're almost halfway there. Yeah, my mic is being funky. I don't know. Things updated. It always gets kind of screwy when that happens. Settings change. Then I've got to figure out what changed and then change it back. That'll make 5 stacks. I hear you out there. Probably don't need to babysit it as much now, because it's still taking its time getting those done. Then let's see here. We are definitely going with this. So that is going to need extra carbon fiber. So I can go ahead and start making these. 4 copper ingots. So copper ingots, charcoal, more charcoal, carbon fiber, and electronics. So let's just split this. I know I've got 2 extras in here, I believe. Nope, wrong one. There we go. And we'll toss that one in there. Need about 80, so that should get us close to 80. All right. Grab a stack of that. Oops! Every time. There we go. Yes, this is definitely the one I want. And then let's just make one. then let's see, this is the one. Yes. This should be, yes, that one's done. Drop this in there. Might as well let that finish. Grab this, throw this in here. Okay, so that's for the headpiece. And then arms. Not necessarily worried about the stamina one. I think I'll go with the extra suit slots. So steel ingots, leather, and rope. More leather, more rope. And we've got the carbon fiber. Steel ingots. Leather. Okay. And then we'll make that one. And then for the legs, let's see. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. Do like that one. Health regen and physical resistance. So I'm probably going to go with that one for the legs. Platinum, iron, steel screws, and epoxy. And composites. Platinum. Probably have enough iron, but I'm going to take it. And then let's just take... That might be enough. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, that'll work. Then this one needs 2 composites, titanium, and we'll just take a little stack of that. Grab a stack of this. See, yes, it was, that's head, that's arms, legs, here we go. And then the chest, we are absolutely going with the stomach slot. So 4 electronics and 4 composites. Okay. Go. And then for the feet, probably just going to end up going with this one because the stamina consumption for jumping is really nice to not have to worry about. So looks like we have just about everything we need. That should be plenty. And yes. right. Take the rest of that out of there. And then let's go headpiece, piece, arms, legs, and feet. Okay, cool. Actually, toss that there. Okay, so that should be, I think, everything that I need. For now, at least. So clear this back out. Probably should have had that going anyway. All right. And the arms. Okay, last one. And now I can carry all the goods. And let's see, just pop this in here for now. Let's see. Could probably go with... Can I make another one? No, I need to make paints, which I think I mean, the crushed bone and sulfur was probably the easiest mixture to make it out of. Probably need more than that, though. That will be likely way more than enough. For a long while, at least. Thought I had some down there, but I guess not. Toss that in there. And we'll go with another blue one. Take all of that out, and we'll just toss this in here. I actually have room for maybe 3 more of these. Gives me 6 slots still. More storage. The issue, if I put this one as red, then I do hate that it's brown because it gets mixed in with everything else. So might as well just do another green one. Toss that one out, bring that one back. Open this and toss this stuff in here. Sort. Alright. That kicks everything to the top and leaves all of this for gathering purposes. Go ahead and swap that out. And I guess now I can do this. And let's just cancel the bacon, start it all over. Probably let the guns wear down a little bit more before I top that stuff off. And I can get ammunition from anywhere, so not a big deal. Okay. So I think for now I'll run over here to this one, which is going to be quite interesting. It is early morning, so let's do this real fast. For some reason, I have not set that back as my spawn point. That could have been very bad. There might be another shortcut into... Yeah, look at that stamina bar. That's what I'm talking about. And put on the pistol, and we can run faster. Thanks to the talent perk. Now the stamina really starts to crank back up. And this is where the jumping comes in and helps a whole lot. And I guess if I see a mammoth, Guess I could always go ahead and collect some tusk, get some more epoxy. I mean, we've got a pretty decent way of making it. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Let's see. And then maybe by the time I run over here to both places and come back, I can stop by all of my drills, collect all of that. Let's see, I think I put my way down over here. If it's still standing. Oh. Well. Yeah. Now it is likely that I'm going to run into some very hostile individuals out here. I don't know if I'm going to run into... Hopefully no hammerhead. I think that's the Ubis. They kind of make a crazy noise. I think, is this a geyser? Yes. I also need to keep an eye out for other plants out here that I can harvest for the seeds to grow later. But I think that was potatoes back there, and I think I've got potatoes. Yes, I've got potatoes. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Well, we're getting there. There's a Strider. Kinda wanna... I want the vestige. Want the vestige. And don't worry about that. And I can get that anywhere. So I'll just toss that there. Now, wait a minute. I guess it just stays? It's just like a husk? Interesting. I mean, I suppose I could... Yeah, we could do that. Why not? I hear a Dreadwing. Switch to the shotgun. Oh yeah, those guys. I think these guys will call in their buddies, but I'm not sure. And they also release a giant poison cloud. Now, I don't know if there's anything... Okay. Ah, that cannot be put into... Interesting. Periodically take poison damage. Alright. So it says noxious crust sulfur. So... I mean, I can put up with a little bit of the poison damage. For now. I think... We're only running in to run back out as soon as this drop pod shows up, hopefully. Almost there. This, okay. Excuse me. I don't understand. I was all over the thing. Okay. Fish pie, freshwater fillet curry, soybeans. Now, I have not seen soybeans. And I don't know if you can actually even get soybeans from out here. Yeah, I haven't seen soybeans at all, as a matter of fact. What is that? I don't know, don't want to know. So we're gonna run back here. I feel like soybeans, since I haven't seen them yet out here, I feel like they're probably going to be in the lava area. Of course, there's a mammoth. Ah, not going to worry about it. I still have a lot of running to do. And it looks like potentially bad weather is coming, so I don't want to be stuck out here during that. I haven't really seen a lot of enemies out here, which is kind of strange. Haven't seen the Komodos, haven't seen jaguars. Oh, that's a hammerhead slug though. Boy, he's coming too. Oh yeah, he's trying to get me. Yep, nope. I'm out of here. Oh yeah. Yep, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm so slow. Can't move. Can't move. Can't move. There's so many. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't like it. I don't like it. What is the deal with those guys? Oh, he's still coming. Nope. Yeah, no, forget that. They just continue to reproduce. I've got to come up with a better plan for that. Uh-oh, food buffs are going out. I don't know. Oh, no, there's one. I mean, might as well, right? Not really sure if the more you carry, the worse it gets, but looks like it. All right. Okay, time to vacate the swamp. And also probably refill on some ammunition. Because man, are those slugs tanky. I know that's the area boss, but there has to be certainly a better way to take those guys out. And if it comes down to it, I will get my soybeans from space. Now, what is the actual hit from this stuff? So all you do is gain sulfur with it. I mean, maybe you gain other stuff? I don't know. I don't know. I've got a little bit of it, so I'll save it and see what I can do with it later. But for now, I am going to get it out of my inventory. Wasn't expecting to come back with that, to be honest. But now I definitely have a reason to get my kitchen upgraded and get that going. You want 30 beer? That's a lot of bottles. Also, now I could make, I okay, I thought that was a drag for a second. I could make a fishing rod, but the fish trap is going to be the absolute easiest way, so I do need to make a fishing bench, but I'm still going to go back across, see what else I need from the other place. Let's just put the random stuff in there, because who knows, right? Throw the mushrooms in there. Should have used the scythe so I could have gotten seeds out of that, but yeah, it is what it is. Open this up. Put our neat little Strider vestige in there. That away and put that away. And I think I'm gonna go out here. Okay. Okay, so one. Ammo. I don't mind buying it, because I know that I can just get it all back by hopping over to Olympus and farming up some exotics. No, you don't. I'm coming back. Yeah, see, that's what you get. That's what you get. Of course, there's more. Honestly, I'm not sure what all they will attack.
I thought they have before.
I mean, they kind of just attack everything, to be honest. They're very aggressive. And they have such an interesting aggro range too.
Remember your drill in his world?
What's that?
You guys had two set up and one disappeared.
Yes, we did actually. Yeah, we did have exotic drills disappear right off the top of the deposits. Kind of frustrating, gotta be honest. Okay, so this one is about empty. I may just go and reset that one in. I have way too much of this ammunition, so I might keep that one back, put the shotgun up, let's put this in there, and yeah, because I've already got this with coffee, so that works. The thing is, this gives you plus 50 water when consumed, and this does not. That's honestly, I would much rather just use this. I don't like that you actually don't get water when you use it. Not so much worried about the cave sickness now. That does seem to work really well against it, so... Fill that up. It's still... I'm not going to collect it, but I am curious to see how much it's got. Okay, alright. You know, I wonder, sometimes I've logged in. Yeah, see, every time it activates it. That's the dehumidifier, but it's the manual one. I thought that was enough water, but apparently not. This should fill it up now. Okay, perfect. Okay. Got a hole in the side of your mouth? It happens. It happens. It does. It does happen. I should probably stick to making more drills, but I'll make more drills once I know what I need from this other location. And I think I've got... I mean, I don't have a ton of building equipment, but it'll be enough. I need to make another one of these, though, to throw it on the charger. The one that's in my backpack, though, that one is purely for backup purposes, so it doesn't come out unless I absolutely need it. And there we go. Later on, I can bring a... could actually bring my cow and chicken down from... Yes, Cheeking. From the Cow and Cheeking show. I guess that boar had a bad day. Do I know? Really bugs me that one storm just took all of this out. I mean, I guess it's only fair. Some of it was actually wood. Now, I want to try going through here. I'm fairly certain that that's where that is. And, okay. Gonna have to take my... I should have an express route over here somewhere. At least I thought I did. Unless it also got destroyed and disappeared.
What does that look like, a rubber gun? Like rubber bullets?
This?
Yeah.
Probably because it's made of a bunch of, like, polymer, plastic type stuff, carbon fiber, and... Huh? Wait, excuse me?
Lego gun.
Right? Wait a minute. How did that hurt me? Falling from there to there caused me damage. Unreal. Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Huh? I didn't. It didn't look like I did, but I mean, you never know. Let's see. Well, if I could just, yeah, forget it. Let's just go this way. Still got to look for soybeans. And I guess if I can't find them, then I'll just get those from space. I mean, I guess they kind of expect you to buy stuff from the workshop now. Alright, all the buffs have ended. There we go. That gap right there was a lot larger than it looked. Trying to keep an eye out for soybeans, but I think they're going to be up in the lava area along with the cocoa from that other mission, which, oh well. I think the optional additions are, I don't even know if they're extra rewards or if it's just experience. I think it's just experience, but either way, if it's a little bit of Ren, a little bit of exotics, no big deal. It's not like it was red exotics anyway. And then to grow all of the food, I've got the excavator shovel from the workshop as well, and that thing is amazing. I can grow anything I want outside, no matter the weather, and supposedly it says that stuff will not spoil. And I've had good luck with it in the past, so may go that route. Don't really need to do the geyser thing right now. Matter of fact, if I was going to do the geyser thing, I would, depending on what I needed here, I'm probably going to have to, but now I've got a good strategy for that. Huh? Not right meow, no. Meow be later. Bird! Of course, there's a track. Don't make me waste my ammunition. You coming? Yep, you're coming. Alright, okay. Now, I think this is where I can... It's either here or it's over there, but I don't remember exactly if it's over the water or over here. But I think it is up high. I think that's it right here, actually. Pretty sure it is. Yep, looks like it. So I should... Yep, right there. Perfect. Well. Yep, this is it. Almost. Oops, wrong one. It's in this one. And we'll just set this up here. And this storm will likely take a minute. But I do need to reset the clock. probably by the time the storm passes, I run over here, which I think you just kind of have to go through the maze and then kind of worm your way around to there. I know it's a drop-off though, so I need to go down in there, which this looks like the entrance in, or I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there, or build a bridge to cross it. But I'm certainly not going out there in the storm. Alpine delicacies. Who knows what they want? They're wanting fish pie and everything else. So they're pretty much expecting you to be able to cook nearly everything, just about. I mean, granted, the fish water fillet curry is not too bad, but that, if I remember, that does need soybeans. So that's 2 soybeans, and then I don't know what all the fish pie needed. I have to pull that back up when I get the other cooking station built. Just waiting on the storm. I don't think I've made any heat bandages or anything yet. Yeah, I haven't. Alright, I'll leave that like so. Thankfully, the coffee is keeping me warm. Alright, what is down here? Oh boy. Think let's see here. Take that little bit of damage. Very nice. Okay. This way. I think, yes. And then probably would have been just easier to make ladders to go over there, wouldn't it? But might as well explore. got just enough time probably to run over there. Oh, there's a crevice. Excuse me. There we go. Don't know why it was holding me up there. Bunch of mushrooms. And toss that in there for now. Get rid of the ice. Nice. I can reach it. That's an even further drop off. Okay. Actually, well, let me set that up. Okay, maybe not. Oh, look what I have found. Haha, you missed. I will get my sickle out and harvest that. Alright. Kind of cool, though. Definitely needed those. Alright, I need to get back to... I don't think... Alright, alright. Yeah, it's a sprain. It's a sprain. It's fine. Food buffs. Alright. Get back over here, get out of here, get in the cave, sleep, reset the timer. Yeah, I couldn't have made it without that last one. We don't want our freezer to run out of juice. This in here. There we go. And then we get out of here. Actually, just come here. Should have left the ladders out. There we go. Well, don't really know why he did that. There we go. And this one wanted wine, berry jam, fruit salad, crumbled saltwater fillet, and saltwater fillet sashimi. That one might be a tough one. Okay, there's corn. So I wonder... corn, carrots... Whoa! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't see anything special over there. marker down. A bear cub? Why? Excuse me. What are you doing under all by yourself? Huh. Interesting. I mean, usually where there's a cub, there's a big bear, but I'm not seeing one. That was one thing I didn't see on Olympus. I saw the big bears, but I didn't see the bear cubs just by themselves. Unless it was a mission that, or like geysers or things like that, where it would pop up. Certain missions had those run at you, but kind of strange to see it by itself. So now on the way back, I can go and get my resources, which are all going to be over here. And I think what I'll do is put this down here. I don't expect all of the mushrooms to make it, so that's fine. Okay, so titanium is over here, and I'll probably grab the titanium last, give it the most time to drill and collect a ton of resources. Gold and silica are over here. I think. Let's see. Should be around the front here. Or, nope, I take that back. They are this way. Right here. run and grab the platinum. You know what? Since I'm staring at it, yeah, I see you, Drac, over there. All right. Up and another one. Which means that one's going to show up. Probably. Okay, let's put seeds in there, and those in there. Come on, then. There we go. And that's the only thing we have here. Get the sulfur. And then titanium, and then go under the base to get copper and aluminum. just throw that in there for now. Sort. I think we'll just leave that on for now. Oh, for crying out loud, stop it. I'll come back to that. Here. Ah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's just get rid of the gold. Nice. make more. So put that all in there. I don't think that titanium is really used, or at least the ore anyway. I don't think it's used for anything else. Not like platinum, which can be used for composite paste. Yes, here. Yeah, we'll just put it in there. We still have a decent amount, and that's going to be making titanium forever. Okay. So I think I'm just going to use this as storage. To make, but I'd like to make my kitchen pieces. Let's just see what all I need. Okay, so not too bad. Don't want the kitchen storage. Wouldn't mind having the sink though. So that wants concrete. Do I have a bunch? I might have enough to make it all. And I still need to make the electric stove as well. So we've got composites, we've got the screws in there. Let's just grab another little stack. And so aluminum, bunch of aluminum, okay. Oops, wrong one. And let's go ahead and make, let's see what's in there. Okay, never mind, I already set that up, that's working. Okay. That in there, and get the sink, and then what am I lacking for that? Stone, we need stone. Right here, gotta go get more stone. Bad time for my buff to wear off, but that's alright. electric stove. Which I might actually make 2 of these. Well, I don't guess I really need them, but it would be nice. I can always make another one later. 12 glass, 10 electronics. Go. Go. Okay, so we have the stove. And let's see. We'll just start with the sink here. The stove there. Oop. And the kitchen bench there. Take the butcher's bench. Oops. Oh, that did not lay down right. Definitely didn't. I think I moved it again, but yeah, it looks all right. And then I can take this as well. This can just be a backup stove if I need it. Alright, so we have 2 stoves, 2 campfires, a sink, and a kitchen bench. And I will give them all water. Let's swap this back out for that. And then I'm going to take this, put this there. And we'll leave that out. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Actually, no, I don't want that to go there because I will likely put maybe, might be able to fit 2 more freezers there, maybe. Okay. And break out these 2 tools. Water. One. There we go. Excellent, excellent. I think And why not? That could get in the way, so let's do it this way. That doesn't need it, and that doesn't need it. So just a stove. Okay. Very nice. Okay, cool. Now I can move this. Still might just keep this down here for extra storage, and I can craft the little stuff like animal fat with it. All right. It's a start. I don't have any storage over here, but that can double as storage for now. Because I need... Let's take the honeycomb. Well, nah. Just gotta check one more thing. "20 electronics, more carbon fiber, more screws and glass." Okay. How many can I make? Nice. That was 9 more carbon fiber. Perfect. Next, I'll make the fishing bench so that I can make some fish traps. Go toss out the fish traps. Might actually get a fish finder from the workshop. Okay. Now this does cover a pretty wide area. Now wait a minute. Oh, I think I made the wrong one. This one takes biofuel, which still can be useful, because I think it has a wider range, so I can take that elsewhere. No big deal, I've got the resources, so whatever. That's the one I wanted, powered. Okay. Titanium plate. I thought it was more expensive. So, 25 electronics, which... gonna need to grab... this. Okay. Let's see here. 15. Actually, that would make 5, wouldn't it? Yep, sure would. And then powered creature deterrent. And I need 11 more composites. Don't think I left any in there. Nope. Or there. Nope. And not in there. Let's see. Gold, iron, silica. I would think I would remember by now. Is that right? Yeah, not sulfur. That'll work. And then right behind that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that in there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think I'll just leave that in there because I'm getting the ones that I need from here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Very nice. Covers a pretty wide range. Like it. Now I can pick this one up. Don't have to worry worry about that. At least for a while. Put that back up. And let's just toss that in there. And sleep. Alright. Doubt it's going to make that many, but why not? Lantern. Okay, so I know that I'm gonna need a ton of bottles. And the berry jam, I'll need jars and iron ingots, so more glass. Oops. Let's see. So I didn't need mushrooms. A soybean stir fry. And I need 40? Yeesh. Huh. Yeah. How are you doing, Daisy? Yep, you leveled up again. So now the kitchen bench makes the other stuff, berry jam. Needs reed flowers and wild berries, which those also need wild berries. And then the beer needs wheat and yeast. Man, what an undertaking this one's going to be. I'm about to put this shovel to work. I'm curious to see if that keeps the Drax out of here. Maybe it will. No gadgets. Now that's pretty cool. Converts cool water into warm water. That's pretty neat. And I really like that one. Those will definitely be two things that I'll want to get fairly quickly. So let's see. I mean, this area is kind of wide open, so probably just make a bunch and then get a bunch of seeds. Because I need a ton of the wheat to make the yeast. Or excuse me, a ton of wheat to make the flour and a ton of yeast as well. So it's going to be a very, very large plot of food to be grown. Created dirt mounds will resist tier 8 storms. And they don't wither. I like it. So let's check the storm. Storm's almost over. I don't have any current food buffs. I might just run the plots out here, because once you harvest from them, they go away. Alright, just checking. That does count as dirt. Let's see, let's start here. Oh. Okay, so that'll be just a little grow field. Now I'm going to double check all of the different required things. So wine, we'll need wild berries and reed flowers. Okay. Berry jam, wild berries, fruit salad. Well, there you are. Watermelons and wild berries, so watermelons. And crumbled saltwater, crumbled saltwater fillet. That needs bread dough. Okay. And so the bread dough needs wheat and yeast. All right. Saltwater fillet, sashimi. That one. Actually, I think that one was in the other one over there. Okay, carrots. So pretty much it seems like so far I need basically everything. Beer, wheat and yeast, so more wheat and yeast. I'm gonna have to dig a lot more holes out there. Soybeans. The soybean stir fry, which is here. Carrot, mushroom, and soybean. Okay. Fish pie. Pastry, mushrooms, needs both kinds of fish. And pastry needs... Nope, not that one. Well, I thought there was one at the top. So I'm just blind and not seeing it. Which is also possible. There it is. Flour. Okay, so more wheat. And double check the freshwater fillet curry. Where was that? More soybeans. Okay. So we do have some carrots. One berry seed. But that's all right. Don't need potatoes or corn. Take the watermelon. Apparently don't need tomatoes either. I think that's all we have. Excuse me, sir. Did you not see the sign over here? Yeah. Shoe fly. I think I'm just gonna have to expand this out doubly so that way. Yikes. Actually, it's easier to see this way. Oops. Every time. Every time. Yeah, they do look like mole mounds. The nice thing is that... Yep, it broke. Alright, that's fine. I can build a few things with glass, and I may even build the beehive as well. But just the glass, I can just throw a small little piece of glass next to it and get the greenhouse bonus. So I like that. Make it simple, quick, and easy. Alright, and I've got that. Cool. And let's go dig some more. I mean, so far I've already got 100 holes plus whatever I've got so far. That I've added. Oops, kind of missed that one. That's all right. Because none of these holes are actually going to stay anyway. As soon as you harvest, they all disappear with the harvest. I thought for sure that it was going to say that that was rock. I don't know yet, honestly. I need a lot more than you think. That's kind of fun. We... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Might as do 2 more rows. Might as well. That will give me 200 plots. Which again is not as much yield as you think it is, especially for making flour. Because the wheat goes really, really, really fast. It's so much fun to run across. Oh, for sure, yeah. For sure. Don't tell anybody. Oop. I've got to move this, because every time I hit the stupid thing, but it's got a coziness bonus, so I gotta leave it, right? Okay. So. Tell you what, let's do this. And I probably have enough to buy everything I need. Farming. Maybe, depending on the things that I haven't unlocked yet. Worst case, I can just consume some from there. Don't need rhubarb. Yeast. Let's see what else. Yeah, I can buy that later. Soybean. Let's do wheat. Watermelon. Carrot. I am going to do cocoa, just out of spite. Because I don't want to go all the way over to the volcanic region just to get that. And these these crop plots, I probably will go with these instead of using all the resources to make the hydroponic ones, because man, are those expensive. But honestly, I don't even really need to. If I've got this shovel that does basically everything. I like that little flavor text at the bottom. Shift snow or bury a friend. Curious as to why you're burying your friend, but things happen. Definitely want that. That's the fish finder. Is that going to stay? Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, we know we need carrots. Gonna go with just the main things that I need for now. I know I've got watermelon seeds, but I'm just gonna get them anyway. So go with those. And go with those. Oop. I don't think I ran out of money. Okay. Now where are we at? Got the reed flower, so going across. And I think we have the watermelons already. Yes, okay. Reed flower. Berries. Wheat. Mushrooms. Yeast. I don't think I needed the sugar for anything currently. Not yet. Don't need the corn. Do need soybeans. And that'll do it for now. So let's dump all this in here. Kind of excited to use the fish finder. That'll be fun. And let's put this in the other suit area and put my gadgets in one. Okay, so, and honestly, actually, I mean, I could start growing them now anyway. Might as well. Let's just start with 5 so I can kind of keep track of what I'm gaining. I'm just gonna put these back in here. I can actually turn those into vegetable oil if I need to, or I've got extras, and I know I've got yeast in here, but yeah, not gonna use that. Yes. I don't know why it actually makes that sound. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I think let's see. Man, those are giant plants. Let's just start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, well, I can click on it. Space it out 1 row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There we are. Okay. Probably gonna put the watermelons Maybe on the other end. Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. Okay, cool. And now the simplest way to do it is, let's see, I could do the reinforced glass window. That's heavy glass window. Okay, reinforced glass window, which takes water. I haven't given you water, have I? But that takes steel ingots. We'll just go with the heavy glass window. 6 iron. And 4 epoxy. So let's go with... of iron. And do I have any left over in here? Yes. Yeah, those are base. Yeah, that's what we want. Now this should, in theory, this should work. And we're gonna find out. I think I should be able to place it here. Okay, so not close enough. And I don't know if the windows count, but we'll find out. I'm gonna leave that one there for now. Just try and see what the limit is. I mean, I guess I don't even need to put up anything to support it, I don't guess. Now... Okay, so it doesn't work with this, so it might only work with big pieces, but gotta test it out. I'll leave those out. Huh? For science. So the reinforced glass, it does take a lot of steel ingots. Glass wall, glass roof.
You have a bunch of glass in here to place.
What do you mean?
Your other house.
Oh yeah, but I can't bring it here, unfortunately. It's all got to be done here. Glass wall. More iron ingots and more epoxy. Well, let's go give it a try. And let's see. I mean, ultimately I can break it down and turn it into that. Do I have steel ingots? I thought I did. Oh, I don't have very many, though. I can make more. I can make more. And then let's grab our water tool. Drop that in there. And then let's make I mean, I'm gonna use them anyway, so it doesn't really matter no matter what. This works on Olympus, so I'm hoping it works here. But I think it has to be actual full panes of the glass, full actual sheets of it. So still gonna put these down. For the reinforcement purposes. I don't want that there. And I guess it is my fault. I did go a little crooked with it. Alright, fine. Let's do this. And bring it back up. Okay. Then now let's see. Aha! It does work. Very nice. Okay. It's a little boost. It's something. Doesn't have to be a fully fledged greenhouse. But I do want these pieces to survive. And that shadow is going to be so detrimental to this, isn't it? No? Okay, cool. So every piece, it looks like, that you add gives it more of a little boost. And it does reach all the way over. That gets 25%. So that's the furthest one away. 34%. And yep. Now why? I guess if I would have shifted it over just a slight bit, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. It'll all grow when how it needs to grow. It's going to grow slow anyway because most of this stuff isn't for this climate. But I've got a bunch of fish to catch anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's a start. Yeah, well, probably won't be doing much actual fishing. It's going to be a ton of fish traps. And the basic fish traps will work just fine, and they're cheap to make. Well, cheaper than the advanced ones. It is not cheating, and I am not catching singular fish because they don't last very long. That's the other problem. So as soon as I get them, it's the easiest way to bring them back without spoiling would obviously be to bring tackle boxes, but geez, because they do spoil very, very quickly.
If you have them on
likely would have to put... I'd likely have to make the battery-powered icebox. But I also think that I can use... Now, the freshwater ones, I don't think I'll have to worry about so much. Let's just put this in here, because what difference does it make? I can get more. Let's make the fishing bench first. Let's get that out of the way. Wood, rope, iron ingot, copper nail. I don't know if that was enough wood. Probably not. Was this enough to make it? Sure was. And that's going to get right in the way of my freezer that I want to put there. That'll work. Basic fishing trap needs refined wood, iron nails, and rope. Oh, we got a little bit of rope. The advanced takes the platinum weave, and I'm just not ready to expend that yet. I mean, yeah, it's more slots, but I don't want to burn through all the platinum weave. And I can make refined wood pretty easily. Although if I had the electric carpentry table, it'd be faster, but I'll make as many as I can. Iron nails, more rope, and the refined wood. Right here. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, nails, put that up, and let's see, nah, dump that in there, dump that in there, let's put the glass panel in there for now, put that hood back up. And then, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so far that'll get us 8, and so I can have 10 total, and honestly wouldn't even be able to bring back all the fish, but I can at least split 5 traps between the saltwater and the freshwater. I'm hoping that the lake that is right here, I really hope that's saltwater. But I don't know. Maybe this one might be saltwater. Okay. There we go. I think I could actually take if I take the salt table to each location, let's see, I've still got an ice box. So that actually might work out well, but that is a ton of fish. So crumbled saltwater fillet. How many pieces of fish does it take to make that? Was that at the top? Okay, so that's one fillet per piece. One of each. And that's another freshwater fillet. Okay, so those all take singles except for the fish pie, which takes one of each. Okay. And then the last one, freshwater fillet curry and saltwater. I did look at that, right? Crumbled saltwater. Okay, there's that one. Saltwater. Now this sashimi. Okay. So that's 20, 40 saltwater fillets right there by itself. Fish pie and freshwater fillet curry. So the fish pie does take double, and the freshwater takes one. Where was that again? Okay. So the fish pie does take double. So that's 20, 40 freshwater and 60 saltwater. Yikes. And the big catch with the fish, grab those. Let's see, let's put the shovel up for now. So, and that's plenty of ice to get me by. Let's grab those. Okay, so the only other thing will be the ice to keep out. Which, we'll just stash that in there like that. And then put this over there. What time is it? Oh my. Need to sleep. Need to sleep. This. that. I did. It is 7 in the morning now. And yeah, they barely even took a dent. Not too bad. Cool. Okay. Sort that. And I'll leave that buff going for now. Just check them to see. The first round is strictly for the seeds. So all of these will provide seeds, and then I'll turn back around, throw the seeds back down, and each time just keep rinsing and repeating until I run out of seeds. But at least the planting is done. And I've got, looks like 2 decent days of worth of weather. Swap out our oxygen. And let's break out our fancy new tool. The fish finder. Put our sickle back down here. That's funny. Now this stayed powered, right? Okay. So let's just go to the first body of water, see what's there. That's probably going to be where we get all of our freshwater fish from. And there we go. Whoop. Since that one storm took out all my railing up here on the top row, and a little bit down here at the bottom on that one. And yep, run straight out, which I think I'll just go this way. Crunch. Alright, let's get rid of that. And get our stamina buffs. Bunch of new fish that I've never caught. Oh, of course you would. Yeah, of course there's a storm. And get all those out. I apparently... Oh, that's right, I've got the ice. That's what's taking up the extra slots. I know I could have put these in the cave, very likely, but... Okay, let those do their thing, see what it catches. For now, I will... Kind of weird weird how this works, but I think I'm dug in far enough. We'll find out here in a second. Might as well keep the stone. Probably going to need it later for something else. Doesn't even know I'm here. Just want to see what fish are in there. Count. Perfect. And I can make the wine bottles, the beer bottles, and the jam bottle, or jam jars, when I go back. Still curious as to why it says it's going to give me epoxy as a crafting thing, but who knows. Wait for the worst part to pass. Go away. It's a rager. Freshwater fish. This one. Alright. So those together will give me 30 fish. A minute to go away. think I'm going to have to run over here. Place in the marshlands for the salt water. Just run a bit of an experiment, see how it goes. Shouldn't take too long for those fish traps to catch stuff. I still may be able to catch freshwater below in the cave, so I might make some more traps and then just go down below my base and place some there and see what I catch. I guess I needed to bring the ice boxes right away, but as long as the biome ticks over and says the marshlands, it should still count. Oh, come on. There we go. Just get that out of here. Okay. And find the closest water source, which I don't know if this counts. I wish you could see what fish those are. How do they expect you to see that up close? But it is fish that I've caught before. Let's just throw one down, see what it catches. And grab a ladder, because I know I'm going to need it. Okay. Give this a second to catch a fish, see what it shows. should hear the sound when it catches one. And it doesn't seem to matter which way you place it either, so that's good. Just like real life, waiting for something to bite. All my buffs. Any? Alright, so just for kicks, I'm just going to go up here, walk away from it, and there it is. Okay. Still fresh water. And that's got 15 minutes until it spoils. Oh, for crying out loud. You know what? Doesn't even matter. Oh, you would. You would. I mean, it's my own fault. There we go. I guess I didn't need it after all. And there's a Komodo. Let's see. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, you can just no. Maybe it has to be down here. In the actual marshlands. Yeah, I hear you out there. Stay away from the dreadwings. Kind of crazy that what it wants is a ton of salt water, so it's kind of forcing you to go into the rougher areas to get it on an early mission, no less. They do sound cool, though, I gotta say. They did give them a great sound effect. Run! Oh, God. Excuse you. Check it. Nothing yet. I'm testing the water to see what type of water it is, because even with the fish finder, it doesn't tell you what body of water it is. Not there yet. It's probably like a minute or two before it actually picks one up, but it should be pretty close. I mean, I've been standing right next to them before and they've caught fish. It's kind of neat. They gave the Dreadwings like a Falcon dive bomb. Anytime now. Anytime now. There we go. Saltwater. Perfect. I don't know you. Okay. We'll leave those to do their thing. That'll be 30 saltwater. The other one will give me 30 freshwater, unless it catches a sponge, that is. You know what? I will take that. How nice of you. It's going to hurt me on the way back, but that's okay. Didn't have to go far over there to get it. Now, it would be nice to have a fast way up here. I guess I could have probably done it here too. Because that will be a much harder. I should be able to jump and reach this one, right? Maybe? Aha. It's definitely a shortcut. Look, as long as it lets me place them, I'm gonna try it. Of course. Eh. I could, but I've only got a couple of ladders, so... Now, why didn't... There we go. Alright. I'll worry about it later. I'll find a better way down from the top. Probably just zigzag it right there.
What's red?
Huh?
What's red down?
I'm being poisoned because I'm carrying a particular substance that I picked up off of the dead needler, and it poisons me every so often, but I've got health regeneration, so it's not a big deal. I've been kind of slowly collecting it over time. Huh? No, the miasmic, I think it's, what is it? Miasmic, crystallized miasma. Miasma? 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 I've got my asthma. And I can also check on the plants and see where they're at. They might even be close to being done. Let's see. I don't want to harvest. Oh, they done, 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 and done. Excellent. Let's go in here and get rid of the stuff. Well, we'll leave those in there. Whoop. Get the stone back out. And I think the rest of these are pretty much empty other than those ice boxes. Okay. Put that back in there. And put this in here. Put the stone up. A little bit of bone down here, and the leather. And then, yeah, I don't know about the fish finder thing. You can't see the screen. Unless I'm just missing something completely, I don't know. Gain seeds, that's what we want. Matter of fact, don't really care about having the extra stamina right now. Put this up and grab this back out. Might as well put the ice up. Yep, it's already made 30 more. Okay, so let's start here. Nice. Yep, and they all disappear. Now wait a minute. Did that really not? Okay, it did. It did. It was just bugged and kept saying the reed flower seeds. It's like, say what? Come on now. Really? Oh, it's still growing. Wait, you're still growing? Interesting. Really? There we go. All right. So now we put... Let's put the berries up. Reed flower, put the mushrooms up. I've probably got enough right now to make everything I need, just about. Oh yeah, you don't need to go in there, do you? The thing I will need more of is the wheat, for sure. So let's... Tell you what, I'm just going to put them over here in the cooking table. Oh yeah, the soybeans. I totally forgot I grabbed those. I really feel like I've probably got plenty of basically everything to make what I need. Throw... Where'd it go? That... Oh yeah. I think I put the yeast in the other location. Let's just sort it, make it easier to look at. Put the yeast over here? I think I did. No? Did I already put it in? I did. Okay. So... I don't think I need any of the rest right now. Actually, I could put these out. I could put 5 more of these out. Why not? Right. I think for now I'm gonna call it, and then I'll come back tomorrow and start getting things processed, get the bottles and jars made, collect some more resources from my drills, and go throw out some more fish traps. And probably throw some fish traps in the cave below. See what I can get out of there. Probably be the fastest way to get the freshwater fish instead of going all the way down to that little lake out there. Because it doesn't matter what I catch as long as I can process it and get it in the freezer in time. So that's the biggest thing. And the fish will probably be the last thing I make. But I will need to make another freezer. Because otherwise this stuff will go bad very quickly. Yeah, and I've got to have somewhere to put it, so freezers are a must, so probably 2 more freezers. because some things also only stack to 10 and not 20 or 50. So that's another kind of a inventory issue. So carrying all of this stuff to each location is going to be quite the challenge. The wine, the berry jam, those two can definitely go in a pouch. So that will help save space. Either that or I'm going to have to make multiple trips, which is also likely. Fun times, fun times. And I'm going to also probably have to salt everything to make it last even longer, so I don't have to worry about it not surviving on the trip out there. Fun, fun. Yes, quite literally mean everything. Fortunately, the freezer takes care of the immediate problem of this stuff spoiling, so once it's in here, it doesn't spoil. I just have to use it in a reasonable amount of time when I take it out. Huh? Yeah, the salt's a big plus. Huge plus. Huge plus. Daisy is crashed out. Still adorable though. Just really wish I could do more other than just have her follow me around. That doesn't really... I mean, she could just be a little bodyguard, but I wouldn't take her out until she's max level anyway. Wouldn't want to lose the one pet you get from a mission. You're supposed to take care of it, so may not even risk leaving her outside. Just eventually probably just let her roam around inside the cave, but I have to make sure she can't fall and hurt herself, so she might be able to roam around downstairs. Can build a pen in that top waterfall little pool area, and that would probably be perfect. Put her down there, and then that way she can wander around. She'll have water, and all I have to do is supply her food. So yeah, I might look into doing that in one of the next couple videos, but for now, I think what I'm going to do is wait for the next few seconds, restart the day, and that way when I come back tomorrow, I can jump right in and take off. There we go. And yes, as always, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.